Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm very excited because I got this idea in my head and now we have to do it. Recently e.l.f. released their new Powergrip primer with niacinamide and seems like a very nice product. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, that really looks like the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer, but like better. Like they made it like seem like it was better. And I have my Jelly Pop here. They look extremely similar, but I wanted to see just how similar they are. And when e.l.f. revealed that they were coming out with this primer, everyone in the comments, literally everyone, was just like, okay, but is it like the Jelly Pop? Can you please bring back Jelly Pop? Jelly Pop, Jelly Pop, Jelly Pop, Jelly Pop, Jelly Pop. Like it was just a whole thing. And I was just like, man, people really like loved their Jelly Pop primer. But I haven't seen anyone compare the Jelly Pop to the new Powergrip, so today I'm going to do that. I want to start off by comparing ingredients. Dun dun dun. I know, I have pictures, I have receipts. Just for your reference, I'm going to pop on photos of ingredients of the Jelly Pop primer and the new Powergrip with niacinamide primer, and I will highlight the ingredients that are similar. So of course, water, similar. Then we have this glyco in the formula, glycerin, and then the fourth ingredient in the Powergrip is niacinamide. However, niacinamide is pretty low on the Jelly Pop primer, which to me tells me that this has more niacinamide in it than this primer did. Distorate, polysorbate, sodium hyaluronate. And then the main thing is that of course this one smells like watermelon. It has fragrance in it, which isn't really the best thing for your skin, and I hope people understand this. Yes, it is very nice, it does smell like watermelon, we loved it, but maybe this might be a better option. Obviously, granted, I have not tried it yet. So with that being said, let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to use the same foundation on each side so we can keep it cohesive. For one hand, I'm going to do primer, and one hand I'm going to do the Powergrip so we don't have cross-contamination. Now, I use my Jelly Pop primer very sparingly because, you know, they don't make it anymore, and I really like this primer, but if this new one can sort of replace it, then I'm with the new one. So here's the Jelly Pop and here's the Powergrip. Powergrip immediately is more liquidy than the Jelly Pop, but granted, I've had mine for a long time. I don't know, maybe the formula has changed. That watermelon scent is so nice still, so that's why I still have it. If it didn't smell like, you know, normal, I wouldn't have it. We're gonna take paper and some alcohol just so we can not cross-contaminate, because I don't want to do that. I feel like it would make the video kind of pointless. So we're just gonna wipe our hand with some alcohol. Now, it says the niacinamide is to even skin tone, grip makeup, and help even skin tone with this 4% niacinamide infused clear gel primer. The unique texture grips onto skin, brightens the look of dullness, and provides an effortless glow for perfect makeup application. Use fingertips to apply and pat into skin, allowed to set for 30 seconds to absorb and activate grip prior to makeup application. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna put the Jelly Pop primer on this side of my face and Powergrip on this side. So Jelly Pop, left side of my face, Powergrip, right side of my face. So I'm gonna start with the Jelly Pop primer. Ooh, that's cold. And we're just gonna rub this in on this side. We're gonna get the nose on this side. I feel like the nose is very telling of how it will wear. My hair is being difficult. Definitely very sticky. This is a very sticky primer. I love that about it. Sometimes though, I feel like it is a little bit too sticky, you know, for my liking. And we're gonna let it sit just like it says. I'm gonna put some on my neck, drag it down. I even like to take this on my under eyes just a little bit because I feel like it helps my concealer stay in place. And again, I'm wiping my hand with alcohol so we have no cross contamination, but So far, this is the dew primer. Very dewy. This is the side with no primer. I wiped my hand down. There's no product on it. And we're gonna go in to the new Powergrip primer. Upon first application, this one feels very similar to the Jelly Pop. It's not as sticky upon first applying it, which I kind of prefer. I don't know how that's gonna work in terms of, you know, similarity wise. It has no scent. No scent whatsoever. Pretty easy going on that. And we'll compare the stickiness in a moment. I want to do that as well. I want to compare I already need more of the Powergrip on this side though. So I feel like you kind of have to use a little more product to evenly disperse it on your face. Again, going and wiping my fingers. No cross-contamination. I want to actually test this out and I want no variables ruining that for me. So let's test out the stickiness. Powergrip, Jelly Pop. Let's put my fingers to it. This side definitely feels a little stickier than this side feels. I kind of prefer the way this side feels. I feel like this side is very sticky. This side is still sticky, but less sticky. For foundation today, I am just going to use the Makeup by Mario one. This is brand new to me, but I used it already and I know that I like it a lot. And it's already a pretty dewy formula, so I'm going to see how this applies. I'm going to use the brush and I'm going to go into this side first. I have a little friend on my chin here. It's so dewy, I look sweaty, which is kind of a look. So Powergrip side is done. I'm going to do the Jelly Pop side now. I'm going to use the other end of this brush and apply the foundation on the other side. I feel like there are no real differences. They kind of perform very similar right now. They look very similar. The texture is what is a little different and the ingredients are, I feel, a little cleaner on the Powergrip side. I don't think it's enough to sway me in a different direction though. I still think they're both great primers and I will have to see how it wears. Granted, it is pretty late. I got off of work just now, but even when I wear my makeup, I don't tend to wear my makeup like that long. So I guess we'll see. And what I'm looking for is a difference in finish, you know? Right now I don't see a difference in finish. They look pretty similar on both sides. I'm not seeing any differences, at least not any major differences. They look the same, literally the same. I feel like people were throwing a riot at e.l.f. for no reason without even trying the product. They were just like, no. Moving on to forehead and between the brows. I didn't really do it on one side, so I just took it there. So do we see a difference in finish? I'm gonna cover the light a little. So we have the Jelly Pop side, dewy, pretty, and then we have the Powergrip side, also very dewy and pretty. I don't feel like one looks better than the other. Even looking from afar, they look very, very good. I know this foundation is good, so I have no problems with the foundation. We're just gonna wear it as normal and see where this takes us. I'm gonna complete the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I have the rest of my makeup on and both sides look the same to me right now, so hopefully later on we can see like what is happening with the foundation. So with that, I will get into a mini wear test. It is 8 right now, so I don't really think there's gonna be a lot of wearing this, but to get like a first impression deal on it. I know the Jelly Pop primer very well, and so far they feel very similar. They perform very similarly, but we will see. I have to cook dinner, I have to organize my drawers a little bit, so we will wear this more. And yeah. Hey guys, so this is my check-in. Currently it's like almost midnight, like we're like in the 11:50 mark. And this is what everything is looking like. So I had dinner. Obviously my lips are gone, but foundation looks incredible still. Dare I say, don't hate me for saying this, but over here my smile lines look just a little bit more intense than on this side, and you can definitely tell. Let me try to get the camera to focus right here. And that's just me nitpicking. And then on this side, it's a lot less, you know, out there and visible. I'm like really trying to pinpoint. I feel like this side is definitely dewier than this side is. I don't know if you can tell, if you can see the difference. This side to me just looks a little bit more shiny, a little more dewy. It's not like oily or anything, it just looks dewier on this side. Other than that, though, everything still looks incredible. I don't think it's a deal breaker. It's just the smile line area. The nose equally looks gross on both sides. I feel like this side looks less crepey, especially around the mouth area. The rest of it looks good. Also, a little bit over here. It looks a little crepey in between the eyebrows, but I don't know if that's the primer or not. I think it still looks incredible. Very up close and personal, but I feel like that's what we have to do. I'm in my bathroom. So, final verdict. I like the Powergrip more just because I prefer it to be unscented, less sticky, and I just feel like it wore better on this side by like this much, like literally this much. But I have a soft spot for the Jelly Pop primer. I feel like Powergrip won, but Jelly Pop wasn't that far off either. So those are my thoughts. And that's the conclusion of this Jelly Pop versus Powergrip video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found this helpful. There you have it, guys. If you liked the Jelly Pop, I definitely think that you are going to like this new Powergrip primer. For me, the only real difference is one is fragrance free and the formula is a little liquidier on the Powergrip. But overall, I think they perform very similar on the face. I don't think that you really need this when you have this. A lot of people wish the formula still smelled like watermelon. I'm okay with it not smelling like watermelon. I don't think it's a deal breaker for me. I prefer it not to smell like watermelon, even though it was a really cutesy thing that they did. I prefer the packaging of this one. I feel like it's less tall than this one, but like even in the tubes, like the products look extremely similar. I don't think that they're different in any way except for the formula being a little tweaked. I feel like this is a cleaner formula than the Jelly Pop primer was, and I feel like it actually does perform a little better. It's less sticky, and I feel like it still does a very good job at keeping your makeup intact. I don't think it's a deal breaker for me. I actually really like this primer, so I feel like I'm gonna try to use up my Jelly primer this year, make it an empty because now we have this one and I actually prefer it better. I feel like it's less sticky, it's easier to work with. My face looks the same on both sides. It's not a deal breaker for me. Everyone has personal preferences though, and I understand. This primer was such a hit for a lot of people. And I feel like e.l.f. customers are angry that they don't have it, and I hope that this video was helpful for you so you can tell that this one is probably a good option if you did like the Jelly Pop. Hopefully one day they'll bring it back though. I know a lot of people did miss it. I really enjoyed playing with this today, honestly. I like doing comparison videos, like versus, and I feel like this kind of was a little difficult to be like which one is better, but I do think they are very similar products. If you like the Jelly Pop, the chances of you liking this new one are very good. I have dry skin, so I feel like people with oily skin will be able to tell much better than I would. Definitely go and check it out. I know it's sold out everywhere right now because it was hard for me to find, but I hope you do find the primer. And with that being said, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more comparison videos from me. I plan to do more of these. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Picture of it. And provides an effortless glow for perfect. I'm going to put the, so with that, I thank you so much